Assalamu alaikum, strong believers. Today we're gonna do a cardio session, me and Nur. I know it's been 3 weeks, but finally we came together despite being busy, me with uni, Nur being with work. Today we're gonna do a quick cardio session and how to lose fat. Inshallah, we're gonna show the exercises and just follow them.
We'll mention 3 ways that you can really lose weight. One of them is combining cardio and weight training. So for example, if you were to do half an hour of weight training and half an hour of cardio, rather than just 1 straight hour of steady state cardio, you're likely to lose more weight if you were to combine it. Because what that does is, the more muscle you have in your body, and that's what happens when you lift weights, it adds more muscle to your body. So the more resistance, the more weight that you have on your body, the more you're bound to lose calories, and you're gonna get more defined, and you lose fat a lot quicker that way than if you were to do just steady state cardio. So the best thing to do is combine both of them. So the second type is doing HIIT, which is high intensity interval training. This is when you sprint for say 2 minutes and then you do a steady state for 2 minutes. So you're running really fast as you can for about 2 minutes, and then you're not as fast as you can, but about 90% of your maximum speed, and then you slow it down to about 60 to 70% of your maximum speed. And you do this about 3-4 rounds, and you'll be losing more weight. Well, actually you'll lose the same amount of calories doing this for about 10 to 12 minutes than you would if you were to do this for half an hour, 40 minutes of just steady state cardio. But at the same time, steady state cardio is really good for you. It's very good for your heart because it lets you recover and it releases a lot of stress. So if you're always, especially if you're working in a demanding job and you're always stressed, and you know there's always tension around you, it's not good to come and do a bunch of heavy weights and then do high intensity interval training as well, because you're constantly putting yourself under more and more tension. So you want to sometimes incorporate steady state cardio with your weight training and everything to let your body recover faster, to a healthier heart, and it releases a lot of good hormones and releases your stress. So it's really good to incorporate both. And then the third thing is doing circuit training. So you pick about 3-4 exercises and you go and without stopping you go around and round and round, and you keep doing this until until failure. You do this about 4 rounds, 5 rounds, depending on how easy you find it. But you can add more stress and more resistance to it, how you see fit, inshallah.
First I'll go slow pace and then high intensity, low intensity. For a minute I'll go high intensity, then for another 30 seconds low intensity, depending how your stamina is. I should really know my hair back.
سبيل الدموع سبيل مريح، تنهدى يا صاحي كي تستريح، وبث الدعاء الخفي الصريح، يسعك الفضاء الرحيب الفسيح. سبيل الدموع سبيل مريح، هدايا صاحي كي تستريح.
Let's go on this. Alright guys, this is called the Stairmaster. It's one of my favorite ones. It's really good because it's not just cardio, but there's also a lot of resistance. So to develop your legs, to get bigger calves, to get some resistance on your legs, and to make your legs grow, these are really good. So I'll show you guys. Because the gym is about to close, they've turned the machines off, but the Stairmaster is one of the best ones. You basically, it's like climbing up the stairs. So you just walk up, and you can add more resistance to it, and you can speed it up. So it's really good to get the heart racing, as well as adding resistance to your legs to make your legs grow. So those who are scared of doing cardio because they think they may start getting skinnier and stuff, and they don't want to lose muscle, then this this machine is one of the best ones.
You end up losing a lot. I mean, you lose more calories on this compared to some of the other machines.
Yeah, exactly, because you're combining resistance and cardio, which is really good.
Okay, what's next?
Okay, so
the reason I'm wearing this is because my hair is going to go all over the place. So just to keep it, stop distracting me from my hair.
It looks like a wave.
It does it? Yeah. Okay, just record me. You can do different styles. One-handed or two-handed at the same time.
Really intense, man. It works. It gets your breath out. So there's many things you can do. For example, say you were to do the ropes, and then you were to do box jumps.
Yeah.
And superset, that were press ups. You know, get 3-4 exercises, and without taking a break, go at it one after the other. So you could do star jumps, you could do burpees. You know, about 3-4 exercises with about 30 seconds break after you've completed one set. So imagine you do the rope, that's your first exercise. You do burpees, you do star jumps, and you do press ups. That's 4 exercises, and you do as many as you can in each one of them, and then that's one round. So at the end of that round, that's when you take a break, and that's about half a minute to a minute break, and then you go again. And you do this about 3-4 times, and your whole body will be burning, and it's a better way of shredding fat. The punch bag is another good one.
And obviously, if you're not experienced, don't do it like what Noor is doing. He's not using gloves. There are many health benefits of doing cardio. For example, it strengthens your heart muscles, releases stress, as Noor said, improves your stamina, improves your self-esteem, and also it builds up. I mean, you get a nice body, you lose fat, and you feel positive about yourself. So that's why you should do cardio now and then. And it's not good to always hit weights without cardio. Otherwise, you're going to lack functional exercises, and it's just you're not going to be faster. You'll only develop slow twitch muscles, whereas you need to develop both fast and slow twitch muscles to have a better, to be fit and to be more active. When people ask me, oh, since you do nutrition, what should I do to lose weight? The first thing I say is to cut down the calorie intake, to cut down on their diet, to cut down on the food they're taking in. Because if your intake is more than your expenditure, then there's no way you could lose fat or you could lose weight. So see how much your energy intake is, and then compare to how much you're spending, how much energy you're spending on the daily basis. That's how you. It doesn't require much calculation, but it's just a rough idea to how to lose weight. The question some people ask is, what intensity should I work out to lose fat or lose body weight? I would say it depends from person to person, depending on weight and how much experience you got. For example, if a person has never been to the gym and they are overweight, they got a lot of fat on them, then they need to start from something between low to medium intensity. That way they can learn, they can burn more fat compared to if they go high intensity, they will get tired very quickly because they haven't got stamina, and then that way they wouldn't lose much. So let them start from low intensity and slowly build on to higher intensity with their experience, and that way you lose fat more.
Yeah, guys, so these are some of the exercises that we do, and these are the things that work for us. Give it a go, inshallah, and tell us how it feels for you, and if you guys see any progress. We were in a bit of a rush today because the gym was closing, but if you guys thought we could explain something a bit better, then let us know, inshallah, and we'll either reply in the comment boxes or we make another video, inshallah. And yeah, so try these different ways. Again, just to summarize, the first way is to incorporate weight training and cardio together. So half an hour of cardio and half an hour weight training. The second way was to do high intensity interval training. And the third way was to do circuit training. So try different ones and see how it makes you feel, inshallah. And drop us a comment in the comment section, inshallah.
Okay, let's go.